Before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that. Now, have you ever wondered how classic Western films get a fresh twist while still honoring their roots? Westerns have a special place in cinema, weaving tales of rugged outlaws and wide open frontiers that keep captivating us. Uh, take A Fistful of Dollars. Um, for example, Sins will Sergio Leone turned the idea of a Western upside down with this 1964 spaghetti Western starring Clint Eastwood. Even though critics weren't too kind at first, audiences embraced it, sparking a trilogy that changed the genre forever. Interestingly, this film was inspired by Akira Kurosawa's Japanese classic Yojimbo, which sparked a bit of a legal showdown before everything got settled. Uh, um, then there's the beguiled Sofia Coppola's eerie blend of Southern Gothic and Western, set during the Civil War at a girls' school in Virginia. Nicole Kidman and Colin Farrell bring the story to life. Originally adapted from a novel that even Clint Eastwood tackled decades earlier. Uh, this film stands out by mixing suspense with uh, the classic Western vibe in a fresh way that pushed boundaries off. We can't forget The Magnificent Seven, a Western all-star ensemble. Its 1960 version was actually a remake of Kurosawa's Seven Samurai. This blend of East meets West introduced legends like Steve McQueen and Charles Bronson to rescue a village from danger. Fast forward to 2016, Denzel Washington took the lead in a modern reimagining, showing just how timeless this story is. Music lovers might smile at the 1986 TV remake of Stagecoach, which isn't a musical, but features famous country artists like Willie Nelson and Johnny Cash. The original 1939 version, directed by John Ford, remains a cornerstone of the genre, inspired by a short story about a treacherous stagecoach trip. Uh, History buffs will appreciate the Alamo, a retelling of the iconic 1836 battle. And the 2004 version stars Dennis Quaid and Billy Bob Thornton, whereas John Wayne's 1960 Take Behind the Camera added his own political spin to the frontier tale, proving Westerns are also a canvas for personal expression. On television, The Virginian ran for nearly a decade, starting in 1962, telling stories inspired by Owen Wister's novel. James Drury became synonymous with the role of foreman of Shiloh Ranch, showing how Western tales found a home on our screens for years because 310 to Yuma reunited big names like Russell Crowe and Christian Bale in 2007, reintroducing a gripping story about loyalty and danger. This film was a well-received remake of the 1957 version, uh, both based on a tale by Elmore Leonard C. Each nails the tension of a rancher escorting a dangerous outlaw to justice. True Grit, brought to life by the Coen brothers in 2010, features Haley Steinfeld's Oscar-nominated debut as young Maddie Ross. The film is based on Charles Portis's novel, known for blending Western grit with sharp humor, proving the genre isn't just dust and duels, but also wit and character. Gunfight at the OK. Corral became a classic Western showdown in 1957, starring Burt Lancaster and Kirk Douglas. Uh, Yet it has its roots in earlier films like Frontier Marshal and My Darling Clementine, uh, showing how this legendary gunfight has inspired countless retellings uh, through the decades. Lastly, The Wind from 2018 tells a spooky frontier story where isolation breeds eerie hauntings. Based on an early 20th century novel and connected to a 1928 silent film, it merges horror with Western themes of you might say it's where tumbleweeds meet ghostly whispers, because when a ghost rides into town, you know it's going to be a hauntingly good time. Why did the cowboy get a ticket? Because he couldn't stop horsing around. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.